Black Panther, Wakanda Forever made notable changes to Namor's MCU origins from the comics, suggesting he might be a powerful villain on the level of Thanos. Namor is a mutant in the movie, which is consistent with the comics, but the trailers for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever indicate he is also a god. While such discrepancies are expected given the difficult adaptation from page to screen, they could have impactful ramifications for Namor's powers and how he compares to an epic foe like Thanos. While Namor may not possess Thanos' acute mental fortitude, their ideologies align. The Mad Titan's plan to save the universe was certainly twisted, but there are those that believe that Thanos was right despite his brutal methods. In the end, Thanos refused to let human morality get in his way, a sentiment that Namor the Submariner would echo. According to Marvel.com, Namor is, above all, his own man. He has strong ideas about how the world should be and massive armies that listen to his every word. The evident similarities between the two characters invite comparisons between their respective powers. How powerful is Namor compared to Thanos in Marvel Comics? In Marvel Comics, Thanos is depicted as an immensely powerful villain, similar to how he was portrayed in the MCU. Namor, meanwhile, is a competitive threat in the comics, but not nearly as well balanced as Thanos. Objectively, Namor the Submariner's power level is significantly less than that of the Mad Titan. Marvel uses a uniform scoring system to distinguish the strengths of its heroes and villains. According to the Marvel Power Grid, via the Marvel database, characters are measured in 6 different categories, each of which gives a score from 1 to 7. Thanos boasts an impressive aggregate score of 36 out of 42 possible points, while Namor checks in at a respectable 23 out of 42. Thanos and Namor are relatively evenly matched physically. They both score exceptionally well in durability and strength, with scores no lower than 6. Further, they both earn a 4 in fighting skills. But Thanos is impressively quick, scoring a perfect 7 in speed compared to Namor's score of 3. While Namor could present a physical challenge to Thanos in the comics, the Submariner is no match for Thanos' mental endurance. Thanos posts a 6 in both energy and intelligence for the Marvel Power Grid, compared to Namor's score of 2 in both. What we know about Namor's powers in the MCU: Namor the Submariner possesses an array of powers in Marvel Comics, some of which are carried over into the MCU. The Avenging Son is the child of a human explorer and an Atlantean princess in the comics, equipping him with reputable powers on both land and sea. Judging from the Black Panther, Wakanda Forever trailers, Namor seems to be skilled in underwater combat, with control of the elements not out of the question. Namor's abilities and origin present obvious comparisons to Aquaman. But Marvel has wisely differentiated the two by opting to change Namor's Atlantean background to one rooted in Mayan culture. Namor and the people of Talokan will be able to manipulate water in the MCU, notably granting them the ability to use practically any body of water to take their enemies by surprise in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Another capability that gives Namor an advantage is the power of flight. Although he doesn't appear to be able to sustainably hover in midair, Namor's winged feet propel him similarly to a fellow MCU mutant, harking back to Ms. Marvel's platform-enhanced bursts. MCU Namor is very powerful, but could he beat Thanos? Ultimately, despite his intriguing assortment of abilities, Namor is still no match for Thanos. The pair briefly face off in the comics, but Namor's battle with a younger variant of Thanos is interrupted. Thanos can't quite match the power of someone like Marvel's Zeus, but he's still up there with the strongest Marvel Comics characters, and his intellectual proficiency gives him a major advantage over the Sub-Mariner. Namor's abilities in the comics are more akin to newly introduced MCU characters like Kong the Conqueror and Hercules. However, Namor will not function as a conventional villain in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. He's not driven by self-interest or greed, instead acting with the best interest of his people in mind. It's only when Namor's civilization is threatened that he chooses to engage in morally ambiguous actions, much like Thanos. This wrinkle, as well as Namor's reimagined origins, cement him as a more introspective MCU villain. In this regard, Namor is poised to take up the mantle of a much-needed layered antagonist like Killmonger in Black Panther. Namor's intelligence may be lacking in the comics, but don't expect this weakness to continue in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, as Marvel looks to successfully adapt another multidimensional villain into the MCU. Key release dates: Black Panther: Wakanda Forever release date, the 11th of November 2022. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania release date, the 17th of February 2023. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 release date, the 5th of May 2023. The Marvels: Captain Marvel 2 release date, the 28th of July 2023. Captain America: New World Order release date, the 3rd of May 2024. Marvel's Thunderbolts release date, the 26th of July 2024. Blade 2024 release date, the 6th of September 2024. Deadpool 3 release date, the 8th of November 2024. Marvel's Fantastic Four release date, the 14th of February 2025. Avengers: The Kong Dynasty release date, the 2nd of May 2025. Avengers: Secret Wars release date, the 1st of May 2026.